to Smart Schools Online with Smart Computing, Book 6, Class 6, Computer Studies Video Lesson number 2, Chapter number 1, Internet. My dear students, Assalamu Alaikum. This is the second video lesson of chapter number 1, Internet from your textbook. The topics we are going to cover in this video are connecting to the Internet, MS Explorer program from page number 8 to 10 of your textbook. Duration of this lesson is 70 minutes. The resources required are Online with Smart Computing Book 6, pen, loose sheets, notebooks, etc. Students, I hope that you have already arranged these things with you. Students, before proceeding to this video, let's recall what did we cover in the previous video lesson. I hope that you remember those things very well. We discussed about introduction to Internet, history of Internet, World Wide Web, web page, web browser, Internet Service Provider or ISP, homepage, hyperlink, and Uniform Resource Locator or URL. Dear students, let's begin our lesson. By the end of this lesson, we shall be able to differentiate between analog and digital signals, define modem, discuss types of modem, describe Internet access software, explore Microsoft Internet Explorer program. Dear students, do you know how do we get connected to the Internet? I give you a few minutes to think over this question. You can share your answers with your computer teacher. Surely students, we require a few components to get connected to the Internet, such as a computing device, a modem, telephone line, Internet connection, Internet access software, Internet browsing software such as Chrome or Microsoft Explorer, etc. Let's watch this video and get to know how do these things work.
To connect to the Internet, you need a computing device, a connection device, and an Internet Service Provider, or ISP. The computing device can be a personal computer, a portable computer, a tablet computer, or even a mobile device, such as a cell phone, a smartphone, or a handheld device. To connect your computer to the Internet, you need a connection device, such as a modem. A modem converts digital information into analog information and transmits it over a phone line. A modem can either be built into your computer or be externally attached to it. An ISP is a company that provides Internet connectivity to individuals, businesses, and organizations. It may also provide additional services, such as storage space to share your personal data. You can connect to the Internet by using any of the given three methods. You can use cables to connect to the Internet. Such a connection is called a physical connection. You can also connect to the Internet by using wireless technology. A computing device that supports wireless technology has a wireless fidelity or Wi-Fi card that provides wireless communication between the computing device and the network. A Wi-Fi card is not physically connected to an ISP. Another device you need for wireless connectivity is an access point. This is used to connect a wireless computing device to a wired network. This wired network may belong to an ISP. You can then connect to the Internet through the ISP. You can also access the Internet through a mobile device, such as a smartphone, via integrated capabilities. When you connect a smartphone to your laptop or personal computer, the wireless device, such as a USB modem, provides access to the Internet via 4G, 3G, or General Packet Radio Service, GPRS, or Circuit Switched Data, CSD.
Students, let's discuss analog and digital signals. The first diagram here is of analog signals and the second diagram here is of digital signals. Let's begin with analog signals. Students, you must have seen the speedometer of a car or a motorbike. When the car or a motorbike is not moving, the speedometer will show a zero reading. But when the driver starts accelerating the car, the needle will rise from 0 to 10, 20, 30 up to so on to maximum speed limit. When the driver applies the brake, the needle falls down and reaches the minimum position. Again, when the driver accelerates the car, the needle will start rising and obtain the maximum position. And the signals thus obtained are in continuous pattern. They are not broken at any place. So this type of signal is called analog signal. On the other hand, digital signals work in electronic devices such as a calculator or a cell phone. It is based on only two values, a 1 and a 0. When electric current is present in the circuit, it means that it is at this one position. And when electric current is cut off, it falls down to this zero position. Again, when the electric signal is given, it rises back to one position again, and so on and so forth. This is again a zero position. You see that there is a gap between these two consecutive ones or these two consecutive zeros. So digital signals are broken at places. For example, it is a broken area here, it is a broken area here. So these signals are based on 1 and 0 and discontinuity. This type of signal is called digital signal. Now let's see, students, where do this analog and digital signal work in computers. As you have seen that we require a few components to get connected to the internet. One of these components is the modem. What is a modem, students? A modem is a short form of modulator and demodulator. It converts digital signals into analog signals and analog signals into digital signals. For example, your computer is a digital device, whereas telephone line is analog signal line. When you place the modem in between the two things, it receives digital signals from the computer. It converts those signals into analog form and sends them to the telephone line. Again, when it receives any message via telephone line, it is in the analog form. It converts those analog signals into digital signals and sends them back to the computer in digital form. A digital signal that consists of zeros and ones, as we have already seen, whereas analog signals are like the speedometer of a motorbike or a car, as we have already discussed. This device may be external or internal. This device is used to connect our computer to the internet via telephone line or a cable. There are basically two types of modem, internal computer modem or external computer modem. These are the pictures of internal computer modem and external computer modem. An internal computer modem is placed inside the CPU box, whereas an external computer modem is placed outside the computer. Dial-up modem, Wi-Fi modem are also examples of types of modem. Internal modems are hosted inside the CPU box of the computer. Dial-up modems are types of internal modem. External modems are placed outside the computer, such as a Wi-Fi device. External modems may be connected to the computer via cable or through microwave signals. Students, now let's see what is an internet access software. How do you get connected to the internet? Yes, internet access software allows us to establish and control the connection from the computer to the internet. Dialer software and TCP/IP are examples of Internet access software. A dialer tells the modem to dial a telephone or a connection number so as to get recognized by the Internet service provider such as PTCL. TCP/IP stands for Transfer Control Protocol, Internet Protocol. Students, this word protocol, do you know what does this mean? Yes, a protocol is a set of rules which enables computers over the internet to communicate with each other. It is a set of rules. Again, a TCP/IP enables the computer to communicate with one another. Now students, coming to the web browsing software such as Microsoft Internet Explorer. Let's see what is Microsoft Internet Explorer. Microsoft Internet Explorer is an application to browse through the internet. This Microsoft Internet Explorer is a part of Microsoft Windows program. Microsoft Internet Explorer is an internet browsing software. It comes with Windows operating system. We can access websites through this Internet Explorer. It has a title bar at the top, address bar to enter the address of a website, command bar to perform different command operations, status bar to show us the status, and scroll bars. There are two scroll bars, vertical scroll bar and horizontal scroll bar. It has various features and buttons to perform many operations such as home button, print button, page button, refresh button, stop button, back and forward buttons, recent pages buttons, etc. Students, this is the interface of Microsoft Internet Explorer program. It is divided into various components and parts. The topmost part of this internet program, which is blue in color, shows the name of the program. It is the title bar. It has three buttons in the upper right corner. The first one is for minimize. The second button is for restore. And the third button is to exit from this program. Below this title bar is this small white area where you can search when you press this search button. And before this white area is again a white box where you type the address of the site you wish to visit. This is the address bar. Again, this page here is the page of the website that is opened in front of you. And this is the status bar of this website, which shows if you are connected or disconnected to the internet. Again, we shall have a brief introduction of this interface. The topmost bar of this interface is called title bar. Below this title bar are two different bars. Number one, search bar, where you search and type the search history, and the address bar. Below this address bar is the web page of the opened website. This is the scroll bar, which allows you to scroll up or down a page. And this is the status bar, which shows you the status of your internet connection. Now students, open up your book from page number 8 to 10. Read from your textbook the topics that we have just covered in this video lesson. Focus on the modem and its types. Observe how we need internet access software to connect to the internet. Observe the interface of Microsoft Explorer program and memorize its various features. Students, I hope that you have read the book, the pages that I have asked you. Now perform this simple activity. Solve the MCQs given on page number 11 of your textbook. Share your answers with your computer teacher. Now students, let's see what we have covered till now in this video lesson. You have to write the answer of these questions and show them to your computer teacher. You can use your textbook as your helping guide. List the requirement for connecting to the internet. My students, I hope that you know the answer of this question. To connect to the internet, we need a computer, ISP, modem, telephone line, cable, internet access software. Name some internet browsing software. Google Chrome, MS Explorer, Mozilla, Bing, Firefox, etc. are some of the applications we use to search websites on the internet. Dear students, let's recap the overall review of this video lesson. What we have learned in this video lesson. If you need any clarification, you can go back to the video and you can watch this video again. In this video lesson, we covered the difference between digital signals and analog signals. That is, digital signals are signals that consists of zeros and ones. Analog signals are like the needle of a clock or a speedometer of a car. Modem is abbreviation of modulator and demodulator. A modem converts digital signals into analog signals and analog signals back into digital signals. There are two types of modems, internal modem and external modem. Dial-up modems are hosted inside the computer system. Wi-Fi modems are usually placed outside the computer. Dialer and TCP/IP are Internet Access Software. MS Explorer is Internet Browsing Software application. My dear students, I hope from this video you know the difference between analog and digital signals. You know how important the use of modem is in converting analog signals into digital signals or digital signals into analog signals. I ask you to please write the answers of these questions as your home assignment in loose sheets or notebooks. Share your answers with your computer teacher. You can get back to this video lesson if you need any clarification about anything. You can also use your textbook as your reference guide. Define modem. What are the components of Internet Access Software? What is a web browser? What is address bar? What is home page? What is the use of history button in Microsoft Explorer program? Define ISP. Students, I hope that you have enjoyed this video. We shall meet in the third lesson of the same chapter in the next video. Till then, take care of yourselves and Allah Hafiz.